Hello student, this is the continuation to our music theory class. In the first video I told you about different type of notes in music. If you have not gone through that video, I recommend that you must open the video and play it and try to understand the concept of notes in music. The notes are the sounds in music, that is what we play when we are playing music. The other most important thing other than what we are going to play is how we are going to play. So in this video I'm going to tell you about how to play the notes that we have learned, which is covered under the rhythm section. Now, rhythm is the way of doing things or the flow of things. Okay, you can observe rhythm in your daily life, like you walk. When you walk, you place your left foot, right foot, one after the other in a rhythm kind of fashion. When you throw a rock in water, in a still water, you can see the ripples there. That is also a kind of rhythm. Any kind of wave which is repetitive is called a rhythm. To understand rhythm, we must jot down the few basic things about how do we understand it. We will break down and then we will try to pay attention to each individual unit. Okay. Now, to understand rhythm, we must learn how to read and write rhythm. Now, as I told you, rhythm is a recurrence of an thing, of any event, right? When you place your left foot, right foot, left foot, right foot, so placing of one left foot is called one event. Now when we are discussing in music terms, an event in a rhythm is called a beat. Okay, so to give you a small example, so this is a kind of rhythm: 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so when I'm counting 1 or 2 or 3 or 4, that particular count, that particular number is an event. So that event is called beat. Rhythm is made up of the collection of beats, right? Now beat is just anything, even the snapping of my finger, you can just play a note. Beat is not just played on a drum. It is a wide known misconception that beats are only played on drums. Any occurrence of sound is called beat. Even it can be from a guitar, from your voice, or anything is called a beat. Okay, now we will learn about different kind of beats, and also I will give you their technical names and the theory behind them. Okay, so beats are devised in a section of 4. Now there is another important term that we are encountering. It's called counts. 4 counts. Okay, so suppose I'm counting 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4. I am going to 1 even immediately after 4. I'm not going to 5. So this is called 4 count beats. Okay, so this is the standard. Just like when we are measuring a unit of length, the standard unit is a meter. So 4 counts is a standard unit of measuring rhythm. This is also called 4/4 or 4/4 beat or 4/4 time signature. We can go into the detail of time signature later on, but for now you must understand the time signature is just this: 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4. Most of the rhythm that we hear in our day to day pop music is 4/4 rhythm, 4/4 rhythm, just like this: 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4. This is a typical 4/4 time signature. Okay, now what is 4 counts? 4 counts, that means we have a collection of 4 events, 4 beats. Now what kind of beats are there? So this we will learn on type of beats. So I'm going to give you 4 basic type of beats. Okay, now understand, try to look into the pattern that I'm going to write down here. Okay, I will not reveal the pattern initially, but I will ask you to just try to look for the pattern here. What kind of pattern am I following when I'm just writing down this chart? Right, so the first kind of beat is called a whole beat. Right, so this is not a zero, this is an oval. This is the symbol of whole beat. When we write music, we use these symbols. So this is called a whole beat. and the value of whole beat is 4 counts. I will go into the detail just in a while about what is the meaning of value when we say. Okay, so next beat that we are going to understand is half beat, and the symbol of half beat is this, right? The value is 2 counts. Now the value of whole beat is 4 counts, so obviously the value of half beat will be half of the value of whole beat, which is 2 counts. The next I'm going to write down quarter beat. Okay, now quarter beat symbol is a little bit like this, like the half beat only, and even just the node here is darkened, it's solid. Okay, so this is called a node here. This is also a node, NODE, right? And this thing is called the stem, node and stem. Okay, this is a dark node and this is a lighter node. So the value of quarter beat is 1 count. Okay, I'm guessing you might start to look at a pattern here. The next kind of beat is eighth beat. Now, eighth beat is symbolized like this. Okay, this is a node, this is a stem, and this thing here is called a flag, right? So here we go, and the value here is half count. Okay, so these are 4 basic divisions. Now about the pattern that I was going to tell you, you can see from going top to down, from top to bottom, we are dividing each beat by 2. Okay, whole became half, half became quarter, quarter became eighth. Now what is eighth? Eighth is actually 1 by 8. Quarter is 1 by 4. So 8, 1 by 4 divided by 2 is 1 by 8. That is why it is called eighth beat. It is not called 1 by 8th beat. Okay, because that doesn't easily roll off your tongue. So this is called an eighth beat, and when we go up, we are multiplying each beat by 2. 8 becomes quarter, quarter becomes half, half becomes whole. Okay, same goes for their value. We are dividing by 2 when we are going from top to bottom. Okay, so now I'm going to explain it to you what each of them actually symbolize, what actually mean. So here I'm going to set a metronome. Now what is metronome? This sound, this repetition of sound. Okay, so you can see that I'm right now changing the tempo. As you can see, I'm bringing it down so that I can explain it to you quite easily. Okay, so I have brought it down to 60 beats per minute. This is the tempo of our day-to-day clock that we use, right? So this is 60 beats per minute. How many seconds do we have in a minute? 60. So that is 1 beat in 1 second. So our clock revolves at a BPM of, BPM means beats per minute. That is how we define tempo, BPM, beats per minute. So this is 60 beats per minute. Now, as I told you, the whole beat is of value of 4 counts. So what I'm going to do is try to play one note for the duration of 4 counts. So here we go. There, I did it. Now I'll explain it to you. So I'm going to play at 1. Now here you can see 3 individual kind of sound, and this sound is different. The sound that is different, which is called an accent, is called 1. Okay, the first beat is accented. That is how you can find out where the first beat is. All right, so I'm going to play this C note at the first count and hold it till we have completed the 4 counts. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Okay, so this was example of a whole beat. Okay, now we have played a note in it, so it can also be called a whole note, because the beat was replaced by a note. Okay, so I played C note on the first count and let it play till the 4 clicks are completed, right? So that is that will give us a whole beat or a whole note. Now remember that I can always change the tempo from here. Still I will the value will remain the same. The duration, suppose I increase the tempo to 80 bpm, right? So this is 80 bpm. So I'm playing 1 2 3 4 1, right? So this is also a whole beat. It is independent of the tempo. This concept is independent of the tempo. No matter what the tempo, we will only count the number of counts, the number of value. Okay, so next is the half beat. Now I'm going to give you an example of a half beat. I'm going to play this G note for 2 counts, which is the value 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4, right? So this is what I did. I played at 1 and let it ring till 2 counts are completed. Now here the example of a quarter beat is 1. I'm playing for 1 count and stopping. Okay, the next is 8th beat, which is the value of half count. Okay, the 8th beat's value is half count. So what I'm going to do is divide one click into 2 parts. So this is how we are going to count here. First we were counting like 1 2 3 4. Now we are going to count like 1n 2n 3n 4n. Okay, so this is a standard way of counting 8 beats. Now 1n 2n 3n 4n. So when we are writing 8 beats, we remove the flag. When there are 2 8 beats one after the other, what we do is remove the flag and join the stem with a beam. This is called a beam. So the collective value of this note becomes 1 count, because half plus half becomes 1. You can just pause the video if it is getting too much and try to just write down on the piece of paper what you have understood till now. Okay, from here I'm going to tell you how to count rhythm. So the first thing that we learned was a whole beat. Okay, so here we go, whole beat. Whole beat, we will count till, we will let it ring till the 4 counts. Now if we divide this whole beat into 2, right, we get 2 half beats. So this is, we will let it play till 1 2, and we will let it play till 3 4. Again similarly we go on dividing. This was half beat. If we divide a half beat into 2, we get quarter beats. Right. So this is 1 quarter beat. When we divide 1 half beat, we get 2 quarter beats. So dividing 2 half beats will give us 4 quarter beats. It will have 1 count each. 1 2 3 4. Now dividing 1 quarter beat gives us 2 8th beats. Now I already told you that when there are 2 8th beats adjacent to each other, we don't apply flag. We just remove the flag and join them with a beam and pair them up. So there are 8 beats. When we divide 4 quarter beats by 2, we get 8 8th beats. So this is a flow chart that you will understand if you just draw it once or twice, and we will count them by 1n 2n 3n 4n. It is also written like this: 2 and 3 and 4 and. Okay, you can choose your way. You can either write n or and, Amsterdam, right? So this is the way we count. So this is the value of this is an 8th beat and this is the other 8th beat. So when I'm playing on a metronome, right, when I'm playing on a metronome, what I'm going to do is try to divide it into nth beats. What is n? It comes in between 1 and 2. or 3 or 4. Okay, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So this was an example how to play the 8 beats. We have to just shorten the duration of the note. The duration of the note is called the value of the notes, right? So this is an example of how do we measure rhythm and how do we measure sound. Okay, we measure them on tempo, on different kinds of beats. Okay, we divide them into different beats and try to just understand them. So you must understand this is a reverse engineered process. The first music was made, then music theory was made. So in this pattern, which is divided by 2 when we are going down, can be extended also. 8th beat can be divided by 2, give us 16th beat. 16th beat can be divided by 2, it will give us 32nd beat. But if but we are not going to make that complicated for now. If we this 4 divisions are quite enough to understand most of the songs that we listen to in nowadays. All right, so I hope you understand this, and just try to just remember what kind of beats and what kind of value we have, because we are going to use this theory when we go further and learn more about songs. All right, so this is it for this class. I hope you take care, and I will see you very soon.